First, life gives us many. From buying your first car or first home to starting a business, Alliance Catholic Credit Union is here for you every step of the way. From checking and savings accounts and youth accounts to auto loans, mortgages, business needs, and financial planning. A full-service financial institution with over 70 years of experience. We're committed to serving your firsts, seconds, 50ths, and every day in between. Alliance Catholic Credit Union. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome into your broadcast of Madonna Soccer. It's the Crusaders taking on the University of Michigan-Dearborn Wolverines here on a beautiful Saturday morning. Roughly 57 degrees so far, a slight breeze coming in to the south side of the field, but it's definitely calmed down a little bit since we first set up here at Madonna's home field. It's the Crusaders sitting at 5-5-3. 3-1-2 in conference play, taking on the Wolverines, sitting at 2-8-3 overall, 1-3-2 in conference play.
Madonna University believes in putting our values and mission into actions and words. At this time, ladies and gentlemen,
Just about 5 minutes away from kickoff. Hopefully you can hear the public address announcer.
In the spirit of St. Francis and Mary our Madonna, let us pray. Lord God, we thank you for bringing us together today, and we ask that you watch over and guide us. Help the athletes to use their talents to the fullest and remain injury-free. Help the coaches teach these young athletes not only about the game, but more importantly, putting into practice our value of respect for all people. Help the game officials to do their best to enforce the rules and remain fair at all times. And help the spectators to be considerate of all players, coaches, officials, and each other. Thank you for giving us all the opportunity to put our faith into action today. Amen. At this time, we ask that you please remain standing as we honor America and those who defend our freedom as we proudly play our Star-Spangled Banner.
Sorry about that win there. Just moments away from kickoff here at Madonna University. It's the Crusaders taking on the University of Michigan-Dearborn Wolverines. We've got the starting lineups. For Madonna, the goalkeeper, number 1, Araya Shulaw.
Number 2, Mallory Botten.
Mallory Botten, number 2 for Dearborn.
Number 11, Hannah
As a
Malone.
name it.
Number 14, Kristen Kuzic.
Number 14, Kristen
Number
Kuzic.
16, Jamie Carmine.
Number 16, Jamie Carmine, the defenseman from Muskegon.
Wearing 20, Olivia Trosen.
Olivia Trosen.
Number 24, Nadia Saab.
Number 24, Nadia Saab. The senior from Dearborn. Number 27, Vincia DeSantis. The midfielder from Dearborn. And then net for the University of Michigan Wolverines, number 1, Julia Tasker. They're coached by Tessa McKibben and assistant coach Amber Clavon.
And now for your Madonna University Crusaders.
And the home team, the Crusaders.
Number 4, Lillian Hayter.
Lillian Hayter starts in at midfield, the junior from Lennox.
Number
Angelina
7,
Morikini. Number 7, Molly Cote, the forward.
10, Marlena Balnick.
Number 10, Marlena Balnick, the midfielder from Brooklyn, Michigan. Eva Parker checks in at midfield for the Crusaders. Kansas Gibson, the midfielder, junior from Kelowna, Canada.
Number 41, Patricia Gomez Vargas.
Number 41, Patricia Gomez.
Nadine Jawad.
Number 42, Nadine
44,
Jawad.
Cassidy Derry.
Number 44, Cassie Derry on defense. And the goalkeeper for the Crusaders, number 1, Araya Shulaw.
Head coach Nick Atwood, with assistance from Natalie Mertz, Ivana Perez, Laura Bosch.
It's the first time these two teams are squaring off on this season. The Wolverines are hungry for a victory. They haven't picked up a win on the road all season long. They're 0-6-1 on the road. And on the other side of the matchup, the Crusaders from Madonna are 2-2 at home, looking to defend their home turf. Slowly heating up through the morning here in Livonia, Michigan. A beautiful fall day. Might definitely need to grab your sweatshirts and pants for this one because it is a little chilly out. As the starters now look to take the field, just moments away from kickoff between the Crusaders and the Wolverines. The Madonna Crusaders in their white home uniforms with the blue lettering. The away team, University of Michigan-Dearborn Wolverines in their maize lettering with the blue main color. Madonna defending the net to the right side of your screen. The Wolverines defending the net to the left side of your screen. University of Michigan-Dearborn with the kickoff. 45-minute halves, and we are underway from Madonna University. Beautiful fall day. Let's get ready for some beautiful soccer as it's already pressured on the near side wall. Madonna with the steal. That tap going a little bit too far. Ball sent towards the middle. That was picked up by number 7, Molly Cote. That shot taken towards the upper corner. What an absolute rip. Madonna takes the lead 21 seconds into this game. It's 1-0 for the Crusaders. What an absolute rocket of a shot. Top corner, there's nothing the goaltender, Julia Tasker, can do on that one. And it's 1-0 just like that for the home team. That's a statement. That's a way to start a game.
Scored by number 4, Lillian Hayter. Assist to number 42, Nadine Jawad. Hayter from Jawad. Time of the goal, 21 seconds, first half.
Lillian Hayter scoring that beautiful goal. First goal of the game, assisted by number 42, Nadine Jawad. They'll combine together quickly into this one. Like I said, 21 seconds into the game, and it's already a 1-0 lead for the home team. Madonna doing a good job in the enemy territory to take the ball away. I don't think Michigan has had a touch on the opposite side of the field yet. Backtracking for that one is Madonna. Back to the goalkeeper, Aria Shulaw. Shulaw throws it near side. Chasing after that one, that'll trickle out of bounds, so the Wolverines will get their first touch in opponent territory off this throw-in. Good pass back to the middle. Good defensive play there, pokes that ball free. Lillian Hayter, the one who just scored the goal, passes it forward to the person who just assisted her goal, Jawad, and she goes cross field. Eva Parker has it now. She's got a lot of open room. She'll take it. Goes for the soft cross to the center. Can't connect with Jawad. Jawad will fight to get it back, but that's a foul on Madonna. The first one of the game goes for the Wolverines. .42 minutes remaining in this first half here. A battle for it near center field. Good move there by the Wolverine. She tries to bridge another, couldn't though. Good defense, able to hold it right there. Now the middle defender, number 44, Cassidy Derry, will throw it forward. That one trickles all the way to the Dearborn goaltender, Tasker. Tasker near side. Carmine gives it off to Saab. Saab throws it deep, but Madonna defense will kick it out of bounds. Throw in for Dearborn. Nadia Saab on the throw-in. That goes too far. Madonna will pick it up in their own territory. Patricia Gomez swings it far side. That one goes out. Another throw-in for the Wolverines. Couple stabs at it there. Goes in the way of the Wolverines. Good stretch pass there. Past the last defender. No flag up. Still on sides. With the ball now. Number 2, Mallory Botten with it. That one going out of bounds. A quick throw in. Doesn't fool the referees. It's Madonna's throwing on the far side. Morikini will wind up. Touch pass back to her. Goes out of bounds. So the Wolverines, once again, will take a deep throw and we'll see if they could get something going here. They average just under a goal a game. 13 games so far in the season, 12 goals on the year. That's clocking in at about a .092 goals per game. And being that the Crusaders scored a goal 21 seconds into this one, you best believe that Dearborn at least want a tie. They do not want to go down 2 goals when they rarely score more than 1 goal in a game this season. That's a beautiful stretch pass, just touched by the last defenseman, but it keeps going. Here come the Crusaders once more. It's Gibson. Gibson with a shot saved by Tasker, and it goes out of bounds. That was a great rush there from the Crusaders. Building passes on the run, connected, and they got a great chance off of that, but Tasker makes the save. Now a corner kick for Madonna. Far side of the field, stepping in to take this one is number 5, Angelina Morikini. Wind blowing about 10 miles per hour to the south side. This will aid the ball towards the net as Morikini winds up. Flutters right into the middle, or into the top of the front box, headed away. Now on top of the box. Stab taken. This one will go to the far side, or to the near side rather. Ballnick with it. Ballnick using that body as a shield. She'll throw it back to the far side defenseman, Morikini. She'll get it back. Confidence in her stride as she takes it to open field. Ballnick throws it far side just a little bit. Too far for Gucciardi to catch up. Out of bounds on the Crusaders. Throw in for Dearborn, Michigan. Good work near the middle of the field by the Crusaders. Quick pass is not panicking. And if they need to, they got that backwards outlet, which they'll use. They've been able to control this area of the field very well early on. making it hard for Michigan to get down the field, but out of bounds on them will aid the Wolverines. Jamie Carmine on the throw-in. That one skips up to Mahmoud, and the Crusaders will take it in their own end. Gomez will spike that one forward towards center field. Another kick over there, a little bit of a dangerous knee, no call on the play. Far side now with it. Gibson sends it back to open land, just a little bit too far out of her teammate's way. The Wolverines with a break the other way. Good little cut back, but a bouncing pass makes it hard to handle. That one goes to the far side. Out of bounds on the Wolverines throw-in for the Crusaders. Here come the Wolverines charging down the far side, but two defenders on one opposition will kick that ball out. Throw in Wolverines. Bit of a collision there, attacking the ball. Now a full-blown battle for the ball as it's kicked a little bit back. Crusaders pick it up in midfield once again. The delayed chip, that's a beautiful ball. Hayter looking to make it two. She's in alone, she'll slow it down. One-on-one defense. Hayter with a couple pullbacks finds the open person. Gibson with it, loses it, trying to go with a fancy move between the defenseman legs. But the clear goes right to a Crusader. The Wolverines will finally settle it down. Good hustle on the defense coming there from Parker. Able to spike that one free for a second. Now Parker chases that ball down. She'll leave it for a defenseman, Morikini. Parker now over to Hayter. That's a great ball there, sent on the near side. Gucciardi, the defenseman, will catch up to it and take it into the corner. Gucciardi gets it off the Michigan defenseman for a corner. That one went off a sob. Second corner kick of the game for the Crusaders. First one was put in a dangerous spot, but that was with the wind, and it landed about the top of the 6-yard box. It's a good placement, but now you're going to have to go against the wind. We'll see if they go for the short corner. Trotting over to take this one is Nadine Jawad. She assisted the first and only goal of the game. 36 minutes to go in the first half here from Madonna's Field. The Crusaders scoring their first goal 21 seconds in, looking to make it two. Flying header just misses, and it goes through the box. A little bit of a shove there. The Crusaders will win the ball back. Near side now. Morikini waits for it. She'll send it back. Derry stretches the field. That one too far for a Crusader to pick up. That trickles out of bounds. Throw in for the Wolverines. Or excuse me, that's a goal kick. I thought it got out on that far side there. A little bit far away. I do have my glasses on today. I got them, packed them. We're good. But it's a goal kick for the Wolverines. They'll like to play it shallow. And they'll spike it upfield. Nobody home. Throw in for the Crusaders now. That ball free, but nobody hustling towards it on the Wolverines team. The Crusaders pick it up. That one just broken up, but chasing that one down is number 20, Kansas Gibson, who throws it off defenseman for the third Crusaders corner kick of the day. This one once again with the wind. Wind's blowing at about 10 miles per hour towards the southeast right now. It's a cool, crisp October morning / afternoon here. Short corner kick. Jawad able to give it over. That one's centered, bouncing through, a strike taken. Spinning ball, that one will go out of bounds. Goal kick for Dearborn. That was a decent chance there for Lillian Hayter. She was the one who scored the first goal of the game 21 seconds into this contest. It's been pretty much all Crusaders since the first kickoff. No shots on net so far for the Wolverines. And if we had a clock for time of possession, I would say the Crusaders have roughly double time of possession so far in this one. Throwing for the Crusaders, far side. They've been pretty accurate on the throw-ins. That one goes a little bit too far, cleared down the field, and once again, another Crusader throw-in. Another 1-1 for the Crusaders. Jawad will cross the field. To center it goes. This one picking up by Morikini. Morikini stretches it near side. Hayter with a shot. That one will curve right towards the goaltender Tasker. She makes her second save of the game. 2 saves off 3 shots for Tasker in net for the Wolverines. Wolverines have not yet gotten an official shot on the goal so far. They had a chance in deep, 1 chance, but it didn't work out. As it looks like Shulaw will finally get some action. Pass back from her own team, and she'll boot it about 50 yards down the field. Good pickup out of the air by Addison Nemeth. That'll win the Wolverines a throw-in. And Shulaw will get a little bit more time with the ball. And she'll take it. Dangerous pass, though. Ooh, just kicked out of harm's way. As University of Michigan-Dearborn will pick it up in the Crusaders' end. Good move there by Saab. Saab still with it. Cross field pass as she gets taken down. So a penalty on the Crusaders. Almost in the same spot as a corner would be, but this one's a little bit easier, being that you're about 10 yards from that corner. It's a bit easier to get in front of that ball, get to the side of it, instead of having to kick it from that corner. Taking this one is number 21 for University of Michigan. I want a laser to the center. Takes one bounce, up and out of play, so a goal kick for Madonna. That was a good chance there for the Wolverines, as that one gets batted aside. First subs of the game on deck from the Wolverines. Next whistle will let them in. Nice little touch pass, but a little too hot to handle. That's out on the Crusaders, so we'll have our first subs of the game. Number 15, Sophia Pinkowski, and number 7, Talia List. Subbing out, number 27, Vincia DeSantis. And I believe number 11, Hanita Mawood. So the Wolverines used their 2 first subs early. 30 minutes to play in the first half, 15 minutes gone in this one. Crusaders up 1-0 off of a goal 21 seconds into the game. That goal came from number 4, Lillian Hayter, assisted by number 42, Nadine Jawad. We got some, looks like some scary overcast floating in from the north as well. Dark clouds. I think I overheard they shouldn't be carrying rain. Hopefully not, because it is already a cool day as is. Slowly warming up through the morning, 58 degrees here in a mid-October game here in Livonia, Michigan. Let's see, this is where the Crusaders have done good work, getting it down towards that box. Good passing, that one just a little bit too far, putting her body in the way. That one was Gibson. Bounces to the goaltender, and Tasker will have the task of punting this one away. The boot a little short, but right to the feet of her teammate. Taken the other way by Jawad. Jawad's been a force to be reckoned with all over the field so far. Stepping up to make that tackle is Derry. Chipped over, Dawad chasing this one. Tyler Samples going against her. And she'll negate the corner. She'll keep it in on that far side, looking to try to hit it off Jawad. It seemed she couldn't get that, so it's a throw in for the Crusaders. That one right to the feet of Gibson. Gibson spins. Tries to feed the goal scorer on the far side, Hayter, but it couldn't get there. Mallory Botten with it. Good tackle taken there by number 5, Marchini. Throwing for the Wolverines. She'll hand off that throw-in rather to Saab. Goes out of bounds once more. A throw-in for the Wolverines. High arcing throw-in, takes a bounce. Ball loose, picked up by the Wolverines. Talia List had it for a second, lost it on the pass. That one kept in at the far line. Jawad with it at center. She's got open field, picks her head up. That one taken by the body of Kristen Kuzic. Offsides there were the Crusaders. So stoppage of play, and the Wolverines will take over. First offsides of the game. The Crusaders have done a good job at staying onsides in this one. Loose ball at center, won by the Crusaders. Taken by Gucciardi, far side. The defenseman keeps the legs going into the corner. Looks to cross it, couldn't get enough foot on it, and that'll trickle out of bounds. Goal kick for Dearborn as they sub in a second player. Excuse me, their third player.
Now in the match for the Wolverines, number 17, Farida Youssef.
Farida Youssef subbing into the game, number 8, Valentina Ferran, or excuse me, that's number 9, Addison Nemeth, taken out of the game for Dearborn. 3 subs used so far for the Wolverines. Starting lineup still in for the Crusaders. Four shots on the game so far for the Crusaders. 3 of them taken by the goal scorer Hayter. 1 of them by Gibson. They're looking to add to that here. Shot taken far out. Ooh, just over the bar. What a good strike there by Molly Cote. The team liking is that went just inches over the bar from about 28 yards out. Goal kick for the Wolverines. They played it shallow on the goal kicks, but that last one that went in, they turned it over. Here's another turnover right on the top of the box. Jawad with it, twisting and turning on the box. She'll give it to number 7, Cote. Cote, a soft crossover. The goaltender will meet that one first as Tasker will pick it up. Just under 26 minutes to go in this first half. Crusaders up 1-0. Farida Youssef just subbed into the game, had a good move, but it was taken away. Crusaders play back to their middle defenseman, number 44, Cassidy Derry. Derry up to the goal scorer. That one's strike down the field by Morikini. Awkward touch, that one left for the Crusaders. Hayter picking it up. Hayter sees her teammate go into the near corner, puts a lot of juice on it, and unable to save that one was Molly Cote. The first wave of subs for Madonna getting ready to line up. Another turnover from the Wolverines off the goal kick. That one pushed out of harm's way. So we'll have the first subs of the game for the Crusaders. Riley Cassette, Carly Roth, And Alicia Danino subbing out.
And 49, Alyssa Danino, taking the place of Fetzer.
Molly Cote with the sub. She'll be subbed out. Jawad also subbed out. I should have let the PA announcer do that there. He did a little bit better of a job than me, but I digress. The Crusaders once more. That one looked like it was off the elbow. Out of bounds it goes for a corner for the Crusaders. I believe their fourth corner, maybe fifth of the game. They put it in advantageous positions off the corner. They just haven't gotten a clean strike. One or two bounces through the box is how these corners have gone. We'll see if this one switches. The wind has died down a little bit, but still aiding the ball. That one a low chopper. Swing taken at it by number 16, Eva Parker, as that one goes out of bounds. Crusaders throw in. Lots of open field here for number 16, Parker. That field quickly dwindles away. Parker will get it back. She'll swing it to the middle of the field. Another touch pass over. Continues that. Carly Roth. Excuse me, that's number 49. Danino subbed into the game. Alicia Danino going to work in the corner. She wants to draw the defenders in and try to get past them. That centering pass, though, taken the other way. Talia List with it. Builds it through center. But the pass goes right to the feet of number 41, Patricia Gomez. Good passing near midfield. Here's Hayter with the goal already. Big save there. Rebound in front. Sent right through the goal mouth. Great shot taken there by Lillian Hayter. She was looking for her second goal of the game. But a better save by the goaltender Tasker ever since she was faced with that first shot that went in. She's been a brick wall there. Even giving up a little bit of a rebound, but it was a rebound to the side, so good rebound control from her. List will win that loose ball, trying to spring her teammate free, but they can't. I believe that was Mallory Botten waiting for that ball to get through the last defense. Far side now. Any speckles of the sun that you saw coming into this game is now gone. It's all cloudy. So here comes the Wolverines one-on-one strike taken. That one will glance towards the near side of the field. Mallory Botten on that one. Still looking for the first official shot of the game for the Wolverines. 21 minutes to go in the first half. Crusaders up 1-0, courtesy of Lillian Hayter, assisted by Nadine Jawad. Goal kick for Shula. That one going right to the shin of number 24, Nadia Saab. Bouncing ball, played back to the goaltender Shula. Shula winds up. That one goes 50 yards. Over the Crusader logo it goes. Good use of the body there by number 14, Kuzic. Gives it off to Saab. Nifty passing. List with it. Tries to feed Saab. Never mind. That's her teammate Botten. But just offsides are the Wolverines. First offsides on them for today's affair. Taking this kick, Angelina Morchini. She's a defenseman, but early on in this game, she's been very active going down the field, even the midfield, elevating all the way down the field in some instances. So that one goes up and out of play into the forest here. So we have a sub for the Crusaders, subbing in number 33, Emma Seifert. Subbing out number 16, Eva Parker, midfield for midfield.
Emma Seifert replacing Parker.
That one tapped forward by Balnick. Chasing this one down, number 45, Riley Cassette. She just got into the game a couple minutes ago. Cassette centering pass there. Not going towards that ball. Hayter as a Wolverine got there before her. That one pushed out of harm's way. They were looking for Botten. Botten on the far right side of your screen was behind the defense, but still on sides, it looked like. If they would have gotten there, it could have been dangerous. Could have been the first shot of the game for the Wolverines. Instead, here are the Crusaders. Cassette centering pass. Over to Danino, who couldn't handle that one cleanly, and that one slips over towards the goaltender Tasker. Just under 19 minutes to play in this first half. The Crusaders have done a great job at getting these goal kicks before they reach the half and turning it into a chance for themselves. That pass not going where Trosen wanted, and now the Crusaders will track this one down. Alicia Danino on the near side. Finds her open teammate in Balnick. Balnick forward to Cassette. Good fake. Shot taken with the left. A couple of yards to the left of the net. And out. Good move there. I believe that was Riley Cassette, the forward. From New Boston, Michigan. Played for Huron High School. Excuse me, that was Carly Roth, number 48, I believe. Yep, that was number 48. Sorry about that. And yet another goal kick controlled by the Crusaders. Spinning with that one was Riley Cassette. Now tracking down the opposition. Sophia Pinkowski, sorry. That one to go out about. She'll throw it back in. Winning that one at center field, Hayter. Hayter will give it back to the middle defenseman in Derry. Derry near side. Moricini down the line. There's Moricini. She's asking for it back, but that's a great pass to Hayter. Lillian Hayter. Challenge there. Good soft slide tackle by Tyler Samples. That goes out of bounds. Throw in for the Crusaders. And if Samples didn't get over there in a hurry, that could have been Julian Hayter, the most dangerous player on the field right now. Getting a great chance of that. Was a great chance. Went to the middle of the box. Couldn't get a foot on it. Transition offense. Here come the Wolverines. With open field, they've been able to capitalize a couple times in this game, but it's been few and far between as that ball's turned over. Gomez gives it near side for Danino. Danino at the center finds Seifert. Seifert, good ball, just a little bit too far. That will go all the way towards Tasker. 16 minutes to go here in the first half. 1-0 lead for the Crusaders. Hayter will head that straight down. Bouncing ball picked up by number 41, Patricia Gomez. Tracking this one down, a battle for the ball, won by Balnick. Balnick, nice little touch pass to some open field. Here's Morikini. That one glancing and chased down by Roth, Carly Roth, in the corner. Now Danino with it. She'll take the open field. Strike from outside the box, trickles to the far side post, and Tasker will keep this one in play. Punt coming straight towards our cameraman. A little bit in the field, though. Don't worry. He's fine. Danino slows play down, goes to the far side. Gucciardi with it. Ooh, going for the 1-2 pass. The Crusaders have been loving that. Getting those far side defensemen, both Gucciardi and then on the near side, Morikini. They've been loving activating them into the play. Getting them on a give-and-go pass, making sure that somebody fills for them as they go down the field. That's how they've been able to spring some offense. They like using the sides of the field well, and they have been using them well so far in this 1-0 game for the home team. The Madonna Crusaders hosting this affair between the University of Michigan-Dearborn Wolverines women's soccer team. That one bounces out of bounds off a Wolverine, throwing for the Crusaders. Hayter now in on the throw-in. She'll throw it towards center. Great corral of the ball high in the air. Now picking it up is Morikini. Keeney cross field feed just a little bit too far. Goal kick for the Wolverines. So far on the season, Dearborn's women's soccer is 2-8-3 overall, 1-3-2 in conference play, looking for their second conference win on the season. They haven't won a game away from their home field. They're 0-6-1 in that category. Once again, a throw in for the Crusaders. 13 minutes to play in the first half. Not much stoppage time at all in this one. Barely any penalties. I think there's been one on each side so far. The Crusaders slow play down. They'll take the open field behind them. They've been doing a good job at building it from the defense through the mid, up the field, with the defenders even aiding up in that play. Speaking of that, Gucciardi far side, the defender. With it now in the corner of the field, far side corner, she'll center that one. Top of the box, good defensive play. That ball sputters towards open land. Chasing this one down, number 17, she'll keep it in. Yusuf with it. Yusuf waits, tries to feed Botten, but the defenseman with a great job of kicking it right off the shin of the opposition as Cassidy Derry wins a throw-in for the Crusaders. Through two people, she goes as Carly Roth won the battle but couldn't get the pass off cleanly. Ooh, a little bit of body there. Ref says play on. Ooh, stretching out that leg. Carly Roth couldn't keep that one in. We'll have a stoppage in play right now as a player is down for Dearborn. An awkward collision with Lillian Hayter. I believe that's number 20, Olivia Trosson. She'll get up, grimacing, and taking a deep breath after that hit. So because she was injured, and there was a stoppage of play, she has to go off the field. The next whistle, she'll be allowed back on. So Trosson back on her feet looking good. Whistle isn't blown, so she is back in the game. As that one goes right over our camera and up and out of play. Throw in for the Wolverines. Good play there by number 33. Heads that one out of harm's way. Emma Seifert out of Windsor, Ontario, heading that one out. Botten with it. The center forward with a long throw, but it meets the foot of number 41, Gomez, instead. Carly Roth winning that one, keeping it in just barely, and it trickles outside that white line. Less than 11 minutes to go. The first goal of the game and the only goal of the game by the Crusaders scored 21 seconds into this one. It was Hayter's goal assisted by Jawad. Centering throw, and that one meets the body of List. A little bit of confusion. The Crusaders sort it out, and they'll kick it downfield. Taken by Hayter. Hayter, no stranger to helping out the lower mid. She's been all over the field all game long. Nice touch pass. Good calm play there. A little bit of a dangerous pass, but it gets out of harm's way. Derry will shift it forward. Chasing that one, Alicia Danino. Danino with the speed, able to get past the defenseman. Centering pass in, top of the box, a whack at it. Here's a pass. Ooh, not handling that one cleanly was Roth. It bounced off of that one-touch pass. Now here come the Wolverines, stepping up. A great play there by Gomez. As Yusuf will send it down the field, nobody home for the Wolverines. And it's touched back to the goalkeeper, Aria Shulal. Gucciardi with it far side. She She takes the open field. Right down the line it goes and out of bounds. Good step up on the throw-in by the Crusaders, and they'll win the loose ball. Center field, Balnick with it. She'll go near side to Morikini. Keeney delays, waits for the open lane, and she'll find Roth. Roth, touch pass to Danino, back to Roth. And that one off of Roth's sides and out of bounds. Throw in for the Wolverines. 9 minutes to play here in the first half from Madonna University soccer field. Madonna so far on this year, they're 2-2 at home, 3-1-2 overall in the NAIA conference. That one's out of bounds, a goal kick for Dearborn. Tyler Samples out of Walled Lake, Michigan, winds up right into the head of Danino. It goes. The whistle will blow. Stoppage of play kick for the Wolverines. Samples once again in with the kick. Wolverines still looking for their first official shot of the game. They haven't spent much time on this side of the field that they're on right now. Yusuf with it, but a good step up by Morikini. Out of bounds, throw in for the Wolverines. Centering throw, that one finds List. List back to Yusuf. Yusuf gets away from one. Throws it to the near side corner for Saab. Out of bounds it goes. So the first official corner of the game for the Wolverines. They had a free kick around this area about 10 yards away from the corner. Didn't get much done. It went right into the dangerous area, but they couldn't get a good foot on it. On the kick is the forward, Mallory Botten, out of Grossio, Michigan. High arcing curve. That one headed out of harm's way. This is Carly Roth. Roth with a boot down the field. That one is sending Cassette. Good defenseman play by Samples. Pushes that out of bounds. Quick throw in for the Crusaders. Take it by Danino. Danino takes the middle of the field well. Gives it off to Seifert. Seifert trying to connect there with Cassette. Couldn't do so. Now a battle for the ball picked up by Hayter. Hayter to the near side, Danino. That one gets through a traffic of players. Chasing that one down is Samples for the Wolverines. She'll kick it out of bounds on the far side. 6.5 minutes to go here in the first half from Madonna Soccer Field. Madonna with a 1-0 lead against their in-conference foe of University of Michigan-Dearborn Wolverines. Talia List. Throws it to the far side. Chasing this one down is Yusuf. Yusuf with a nice little touch. Beats Morikini. But a great job so far from the Crusaders defense. They're staying in great position against the opposition. Even when these passes get through to the last line of defense, it seems like the Crusaders are always in the better spot for the pass. Not flat-footed, chasing down that defenseman as here's a long shot. That one arcs straight towards the goaltender Shula. So Michigan gets their official first shot of the game, courtesy of Botten, with 5.5 minutes to go in the first. That one bounces over the Crusader logo. A little bit of a knee by Samples, but it's picked up by Hayter. Hayter sending that one through to Roth. Roth trying to chase it down instead, though I believe be a throw-in on the near side for Madonna. Ball back in play. Balnick with it. Gives it back to Danino. Danino with some open space. Winds up. Shot taken near side. And that one saved by Tasker. Looks like it was just going wide, but she didn't want to take the risk. So another corner for Madonna. 6 shots on goal for the Crusaders. Their 5th corner kick of the afternoon. Excuse me, of the morning, I should say. 11:44 here in Livonia, Michigan, Eastern Standard Time. Short corner kick goes to Hayter. Hayter kicks it back. Now that one's centered off of a foot up into the top of the box. Chasing that one down was Roth. How to play throw in for the Crusaders. Gucciardi throws it right to the foot of Balnick. Once again, the Crusaders win a throw in. And we'll do it a third time. Balnick just keeping that one in, but outside the end line. They're going to call that, it's actually a corner kick. So another corner kick for the Crusaders, their 6th of the game.
Corner kick, Crusaders.
Gucciardi winding up, floater to the center of that box. One-timer taken there over the netting and out of play. So goal kick for the Wolverines, as Hayter's going to want that one back. She got the first goal of the game early on. She's laughing at herself a little bit after that one. Didn't get over that bouncing ball, and that's what happens when you try to put power into it. 2:55 to go in the first half. That ball won out of the air by the Crusaders. Hayter will also get ahead on it. That one over to Cassette. Cassette switches, tries to find Hayter through a number of bodies, but it skips over to number 33, Seifert. Shot taken there, right towards Tasker. Tasker makes another save on this one. I believe that is her 6th save off of 7 shots from Madonna in this first half. And the hustle on Carly Roth. Even if she doesn't win the ball, she makes sure her presence is known, as the Crusaders will get this throw in. Morikini to Balnick. Balnick settles. Nice 1-2. Balnick another touch pass to some open land and pushed down the field up by the Wolverines. Gomez pushes it over to Gucciardi. Gucciardi once again activating into this offense. Looking for a 1-2. That one goes to the feet of Samples. That pass skipping past a couple, could have gotten dangerous. Instead, it's a penalty on the Crusaders. With about 35 yards to go towards the net. 1:30 on the clock. The Wolverines have not had much pressure on in this one. Most of their pressure has come from the first penalty in this area. Another corner later on. Haven't been able to build it well through center, so this will definitely aid them, as that one's going right towards the 6. Good play there from Shulaw. Confident with her jump and gets both hands on it. Secures the grab.
Final minute, first half.
57 seconds to play. Here come the Crusaders once more. Looking to end off the half where they started, at a goal in the first minute and a goal to end the last minute, as that one's saved there by Tasker. Diving save to the near side. Shot taken there by Riley Cassette. High arcing kick. Headed right out of the air by Balnick. Crusaders are not scared. It's a battle for that ball in the air. 30 seconds to go in the first half. Nice little chip pass over to Cassette. Cassette centering pass, dangerous area, it's loose in the 6. And even if it would have went in, it probably would have been called off, as it looks like Carly Roth will be tagged with a penalty there. She did collide with the goaltender. It was all for possession of the ball, but it was a little bit of a tough hit. 3 seconds to go in this one, so the buzzer will sound. As we will call it halftime there. Right now, Julia Tasker, the goaltender, is down.
University 1, University of Michigan-Dearborn, nothing.
Hopefully she's okay as she's being attended to. So we have reached halftime here at Madonna University. The Crusaders opened up the scoring 21 seconds into this one. Lillian Hayter with the assist from Nadine Jawad. That's been the only goal of the game. We'll be back in about 14 minutes with the second half of play here from Livonia, Michigan.
Hi, welcome to Madonna University, a Felician Franciscan institution that fosters a supportive learning environment for students grounded in respect, peace, and service. Support, opportunity, and affordability aren't just words here. They're the foundation for your success. We don't just prepare you for a career, we empower you to make a difference, equipped with transferable skills and real-world experience. Plus, our campus is pretty neat. Let's check it out. Need help with anything from financial aid to class registration? Head to the Enrollment Center, located on the second floor of the administration building, right at the top of the stairs. This is your one-stop shop for student accounts. Get assistance with parking passes, transcripts, account holds, and more. The Enrollment Center is here to help. Need a quick bite or a cozy hangout? The Take 5 Lounge is your on-campus go-to. Located in the administration building, this convenient spot has it all. From grab-and-go snacks to fresh food from the grill, and even your daily Starbucks fix, the Take 5 has you covered. Plus, you can use your Crusader Cash or any standard payment methods. Show your Madonna pride at our Spirit store, conveniently located in the Franciscan Center. This is the place to gear up with stylish apparel, must-have accessories, and more. From comfy sweatshirts and t-shirts to water bottles and school supplies, the Spirit store has everything you need. Plus, you can pick up or return your textbooks. The Franciscan Center has many science labs, classrooms, the Spirit Store, and even houses the Dairy Broadcast and Cinema Art Studio. The Franciscan Gathering Center, located between the St. Francis Pond and the Spirit Store, hosts a variety of events on campus, as well as a place for students to study with a great view of the pond. Founded in 1975, the Sign Language Studies Department at Madonna offers the only four-year degree programs related to American Sign Language in Michigan. Students can focus on sign language interpreting, deaf community studies, or ASL education. The Sign Language Lab contains an open floor plan with plenty of space for students to practice signing with other students and with their professors. Welcome to the Dairy Broadcast and Cinema Art Studio. Here, creativity comes to life. Explore the state-of-the-art equipment, soundproof studios, and endless possibilities. Our BCA students produce the second longest running TV show in Michigan, Celebrate Michigan, and a full-length feature film annually. Madonna's nursing program has over 7,000 alumni in over 43 states after first launching our four-year nursing program back in 1962. We've made a lot of upgrades since then, including our nursing simulation labs, where students can gain hands-on clinical experience with patients experiencing a variety of conditions, allowing them to develop nursing skills, teamwork, communication, and clinical judgment skills. The dining hall, located inside of Francis Hall, is more than just a place to eat. It's a place to connect with friends and recharge. Open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., the menu rotates daily and features a variety of options, from comfort food to healthy choices. Craving a burger, chicken sandwich, or quesadilla? Head to the grill. Want a quick sub? Visit the deli. And for those with dietary restrictions, we have a dedicated station to accommodate your needs. Madonna offers a variety of housing options to fit your on-campus housing needs. Our traditional residence halls, Claire, Felix, and Francis, offer fully furnished private and semi-private rooms, with lounge and kitchen areas, as well as laundry facilities. Angela Hall offers apartment-style living for upperclassmen who want to remain on campus. Residents have private bedrooms connected by a kitchen, living room, and 2 full bathrooms in each suite. Angela also offers common laundry facilities and lounge areas. Discover the heart of Madonna, nestled between our administration building, Franciscan Center, and the University Center. You'll find the serenity of the St. Francis Pond. Enjoy the peaceful atmosphere and relax at the picnic tables or challenge your friends to a game of sand volleyball or basketball. For a quiet moment of reflection, visit Cardinal Square, a tranquil spot to unwind and connect with nature. The Performing Arts, Academics, and Athletic Center, better known as the PAC, is home to Madonna University's 22 varsity athletic teams. Students can attend home games at no cost, and families and community members are always welcome to join us in cheering on our student athletes. Game schedules and recruitment information are available at mucrusaders.com. Thank you for taking the virtual tour with us. We can't wait to see you on campus.
First, life gives us many. From buying your first car or first home to starting a business, Alliance Catholic Credit Union is here for you every step of the way. From checking and savings accounts and youth accounts to auto loans, mortgages, business needs, and financial planning. A full-service financial institution with over 70 years of experience. We're committed to serving your firsts, seconds, 50ths, and every day in between. Alliance Catholic Credit Union. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
For the Warriors. Tried to bite. Willis inside. Euro step. What a shovel pass to Lizzie Mosley. Showtime right there from Kayana Willis. Oh my goodness. Oh, three-pointer from Crone. Can't get the bank to go. Rebounded by who else but McQueen. She's got 14 of those. And the Warriors are going to let it happen. Ticking the clock down. 13.5-point favorites. Rochester Warriors fall to the Crusaders. The first conference victory in a long time. Madness at Madonna here at ACC Arena. The upset. It's 17:45 remaining here in the second half. 0-0 looking to crack it open. One in the air, the header. It's 1-0. Jan Brun, his 5th of the year. Crusaders sideline erupts. Make it rain, number 8. It's 1-0. What a play. Gomez to Brun. You can't write it any better than that. The perfect window. John Brun is 5th of the year. It's 1-0 Crusaders, 17-43. Dunn up top, under 10, 5 seconds left. Dunn drives inside, pick up the dribble, goes to Nunn. He goes baseline, gotta put something up. Young, fadeaway jump shot, bang! Goal game number 11. All-American season bid has started for Brendan Young. 69-67, this game's over. Skies that one in the center field. That one's going back into the chance. Krizik walks it off! Brady Krizik walks it off! He went to the batting cages to practice a little bit, and he nails it out at center field. Brady Krizik says, let's go home. We don't need 11 innings. He walks it off. A solo shot in the bottom of the 10.
You're good, just settle down.
Devin Jones working on Medi. French over, Lockhart 3. Rebound Medi, Mark Medi history. The all-time rebounds record has fallen. Move over Chris Durker. Mr. Rebound now belongs to Mark Medi, the all-time blocks leader and rebounds leader.
I mean, congrats to Mark. He's been Madonna basketball since 2018.
Hazelton left side, a diving stop, and the throw to second in time. And Madonna has swept the championship series here in the WAC tournament. You can see a massive celebration towards third base and the pitcher's mound.
Hey, hey,
Congratulations, Emily. You guys are going to play for the national championship later this afternoon. You guys worked the long way through the consolation bracket. What does it feel like now to kind of be in the final round?
It's crazy. A lot of people weren't expecting us. We've heard people say that they weren't expecting us, but to be able to do it and to knock down the top teams in the nation, it's insane, and it's going to be a great thing for the school.
Earlier today won the 60-meter dash, trying to do the double. Off they go. Here we go. Men's 200-meter dash final. And Abdul Rashid right on the inside in lane 1. Making a strong case early on. Lane 6 and 7 with Blacknell and Johnson. It's Blacknell right now. On the outside in lane 8, Cunningham. Blacknell, Cunningham, could be Chase Mars or Dante Soul as well. Way too close for my poor eyes to call. So we'll see how this plays out. Not posted it up on the board yet. It's Blacknell from Madonna. He is your national champion in the 200-meter dash. 21:07 is the time. Avion Blacknell. Foul.
Welcome back to Madonna University for the second half of the Crusaders taking on the Wolverines. It's currently 1-0, the first goal of the game. 21 seconds in on the first shot. It was number 4, Lillian Hayter, assisted by number 42, Nadine Jawad. That was the first and only goal of the game so far after 45 minutes. Another 45 minutes to play here from Madonna University. The first half stats the Crusaders did put 9 shots on the net of the Wolverines, 8 of them saved, one of them let in by Julia Tasker, which she is coming back onto the field. She is okay. She did take a collision to end that first half, so it's good to see her up and taking the net once more for the Wolverines. And for the Wolverines, they only got 1 official shot on net. That was from Botten late in the half. So not much offense coming from the University of Michigan-Dearborn Wolverines. And on the other side, the Crusaders have been dominating this game, I'll say. Time of possession, they probably doubled the Wolverines, and they've got 8 more shots than them in this one. And give credit to the aforementioned goaltender of the Wolverines, Julia Tasker. Ever since that first shot, that there was nothing you could do on that shot, but ever since then, she's been a brick wall there as we are underway here at the second half of Madonna University. As the Wolverines are looking for their second conference win on the season and their 3rd win overall. And here's a good start as Bottner takes it down the field. Excuse me, Botten. Botten, good move, gets through one, but the defensive help pushes it away. 2 people converge on the ball for the Crusaders. Now for the first time all game, it seems like the Wolverines will have to use their defense, but good pressure there from Madonna. 2 players, number 20, Gibson, and number 42, Jawad, pressuring the ball. Didn't make it easy for them to get it out of that harmful area of the last line of defense. This area of the field is where the Crusaders did their best work. They've been doing great at building their offense, and here they go. Shot taken just wide on the near side. Winding up for that one is Gibson. It wasn't too far off, so a goal kick for the Wolverines. And the head coach of the Wolverines barking some commands from the sidelines because she was wide open. She just ran past whoever was supposed to be guarding her. In the corner going after this one is Jawad. She assisted on the first goal. Nice cross, but nobody home. But that will win them another corner kick. This will be the 7th corner kick of the game for the Crusaders. They've had some decent chances, but most of the time it's bounced through that box. They've placed them well. They've placed them away from the goalkeeper Tasker, but they just haven't been able to get a good touch towards the net. They've done a couple of short ones, which is exactly what they'll do here. Jawad to Seifert. Seifert gets some open legs. Or some open room for her legs, I should say. Jawad with a fake shot gives it off to Seifert. Seifert one tap, centering pass. Now it's taken by Cote. Cote far side. As Tasker gives it off to her teammate. What a shot there. What a little touch shot there from Gibson off the toe. Goes right over the corner of the net. Another dangerous chance for the Crusaders to start off this half. They've had 2 of them go just wide of the net. And it looks like even if that did go in, it would have been called back for offsides, as I'll line it up just a little bit past where they would for a goal kick. That one headed right out of the air by Hayter. Gibson back to Hayter, centering pass there. Intercepted. Marachini to the near side. Taken by the opposition, but that pass picked off. Seifert to Hayter. Hayter to Gibson. Gibson pops that one back up. Seifert tracks it down. Leaves it for her defender on the far side, Morachini. Or Morachini, rather. One touch with Gibson, back to Morachini. She couldn't handle that. Taken by the Wolverines in the far side corner. That one sent down the line, picked up by Seifert. Jawad winds up. Striked right towards the near post, and making that save is Tasker. Now 10 shots on net for the Crusaders. That one is punted towards the near side. Crusaders win the throw-in, back to their defense. Gomez gives it off to Derry. Crusaders have been able to do this game long. Most of the time, the Wolverines haven't been able to apply pressure. They do a little bit there. That one's near midfield. That one will go out of bounds on the Crusaders. Five minutes gone in the second half of this game. If you're unfamiliar with NAIA college soccer, 45-minute halves, 15-minute halftime, which we've already passed. There's no stoppage time. The referee will signal to stop the clock when needed. But once it hits 0, the game is over. No extra time in this conference game as well. If it's tied after 90 minutes, that's how the game will go down. Right now, the Crusaders with a 1-0 lead. Good movement in the middle. They've been able to do this all game long. The center mid, Seifert, gives it to the far side for Hayter. Hayter swings it to the near side for Gibson off the shoulder. Can't corral that bouncing ball. And that'll be kicked out for a throw-in for Madonna. Ballneck on the throw. Apologies for that loud spike there. Centered into the middle. Bit of a high kick, but not dangerous enough. Seifert tries to connect with Ballneck once more, but it's kicked to the opposite side of the field, where number 41, Patricia Gomez, will corral it. Gomez finds Ballneck in the middle. Bouncing ball, too hard to handle, but Ballneck able to poke that to Seifert. Back to her defenseman, Derry. Derry swings it far side. Morikini finds Hayter. Hayter a through ball. Chasing that one down is Jawad a couple yards back, and they'll play it towards their goaltender, Tasker. Tasker swings it near side. That pass picked off. Ballneck on the top of the key. Finds Jawad. Jawad winds up right towards the goalie. Tasker making the save, and Jawad definitely wants that one back. Had time to think about it, couldn't pinpoint the corner. That one electing to let it bounce there was Botten. She gets a step on the defenseman, but once again, just great hustle by the Crusaders defense. That was number 28, Jessica Gucciardi, who she was beat, but she hustled back and made sure that Botten didn't have a grade A opportunity. Wolverines still with it, though. They haven't had much offensive pressure this game, as that one was kind of forced through. Off a Madonna defenseman. Ballneck able to get past one. Ballneck through ball. Chasing this one down, Jawad. Jawad's got Gibson in center. If she could get it there, it gets there off of Gibson. Shid loose in the middle. Kicked out on the near side, throwing for the Crusaders. That was another great opportunity. They've had a couple of them to start this second half. In the corner, Jawad to Gibson, back to Seifert. Seifert takes the open field in front of her, tries to cross that one over to Hayter. A little header. Now here's a chance for Dearborn, Michigan. A little bit of touch from behind, so Botner goes down. Will be a penalty on number 44, Cassidy Derry, but honestly, oh, there's the yellow card. I was going to say, if there was no card taken, that is a good penalty to take, but the yellow card does get dished out to Cassidy Derry from the push from behind, but it subdues an opportunity, so you'll take that penalty, honestly, because Botner would have been in alone if she got a good touch towards the center, and Derry just had to make a heads-up play to stop it. So Michigan with, honestly, their best opportunity of this game so far. Right on the near side corner of the wall. Crusaders will stack three on the wall. Shulaw will line it up, and we'll see if Shulaw gets her first action of the second half. The lefty chips it over the wall into the center. Good header there, out of harm's way by Morikini. 37 minutes to go. The Wolverines looking to tie it up at 1. They've only had one official shot of the game. That came late in that second half. Throw in there towards the edge of the box. Too hot to handle for the Wolverines, so a goal kick now for the Crusaders. Gibson connects to Cody. Cody finds Hayter. Hayter to center field. Jawad. Nice little pass. There's two Crusaders charging and able to win that race. Here's Gibson. Gibson in all alone. Shot taken, saved by Tasker. Shot close to her left foot. She goes down a little early, but sticks those gloves out with that foot, makes the save. Yet another grade A chance in this second half for the Crusaders, but they cannot build that lead. Still 1-0, and what good chance from the Wolverines could tie this one up. Penalty on the Wolverines. So there'll be a kick from the Crusaders' end. Just about 10 minutes gone in the second half. Crusaders up 1-0. Michigan lines up their first sub of the second half. Crossfield feed, Jawad off the top of her head. She'll let that one go out of bounds. Quick throw in for the Crusaders on the run, gives it off to Balnick. Balnick in the center. She's got some open field, gives it to Jawad. Jawad in the corner. Centering to Balnick. Balnick spins. Finds an open teammate. Here's Seifert. Couple steps, takes the shot. That one off the back of number 20 Gibson and into the goaltender's hands. Tasker with the high arcing boot. That one touched by Balnick off the outside of her shin, out of play. So into the game, Addison Nemeth will sub for the Wolverines. She'll take out the midfielder, number 24, Nadia Saab. And Nemeth fresh into the game with the throw-in. A little flick there from Botner. Couldn't get past number 41 for the Crusaders, Patricia Gomez. Cassidy Derry, who took that yellow card, probably one of the smarter yellow cards you've seen taken all year, stopping what could have been Michigan's best opportunity. But we'll never know, as that one's back to the last defenseman, Samples. Now this is where the Crusaders have been able to win the battle of this game. They won't let the Wolverines get it out cleanly when they're near midfield, and that's exactly what happens. Here come the Crusaders. Gucciardi elevating from defense, takes a shot. That one, ooh, just over the net. Leaping up was Tasker, couldn't get a paw on it, but it goes right over the crossbar. Another decent chance there for the Crusaders to extend the lead, but it stays 1-0 in their favor. 33 minutes to go in the second half. The Wolverines still looking for their first conference away win on the season. And it didn't have a good start because the Crusaders, off the first shot of the game, a goal by Hayter. But it's been a great showing from the goaltender, Julia Tasker, ever since that first shot. And I say that, the first shot of the game, not even the best goaltender could have saved because it was an absolute beauty of a kick coming from Lillian Hayter into the top corner, 21 seconds in. Molly Cody throws it into enemy territory. That one taken by Pinkowski and out of bounds. Crusaders with the fast throw-in. Balnick, nice little touch pass on the run, gives it off to her teammate. Hayter with it, gets past one. She'll take some contact and pass it off. But number 14 on the defense, Kristen Kuzic, one of the center defenders for Michigan, pushes it out. There's Kunich with another stab at it. This ball's a good ball. It's a race for it. Botten going up against Gomez. And that first touch off of Gomez, out of bounds. So a corner kick for Dearborn. Here's a chance for the Wolverines. Haven't had many corners on the game so far. This will be their second corner as Botner will wind up. To the top of the 6 it goes. Good play there from Seifert, but we'll have a redo on the corner.
Another corner kick, Wolverines.
Third corner kick of the afternoon for the Maize and Blue. They're going to take their time lining this one up. Bonder from the corner giving instructions to his team. The top of the box it goes. They've got numbers there. They can't settle it cleanly. That pass will find Gucciardi. She gets the wheels turning. That through ball, a little bit of the curve to the center. The far side middle defender will have to come over and kick that out of bounds. So a pair of subs, one from each team. Subbing in for Madonna's number 25, Sarah Castillo. Subbing in for Michigan, number 20, Olivia Trosson. Kansas Gibson out for Madonna. And DeSantis, number 27, out for Michigan. So one sub from each team. First subs of the second half. As Gucciardi will take this. Woman pressuring from behind, made her give it off cleanly, but Botnick will swing it to the far side of the field. Morikini to Hayter, back to Morikini. Throw in for the Crusaders over to Hayter. Hayter swivels her hips, back to her own end it goes. Under 30 minutes to play in the second half. 1-0 for the home team. Madonna wearing the white home jerseys with the blue lettering. The visiting Wolverines wearing the all blue jerseys with the maize lettering. That one's a nice through ball for the Crusaders. Trying to catch up to this one is Castillo, who just got into the game. Hayter now takes a touch, but it's pushed off to the far side fence of the field. Crusaders quick throw in once more. Morikini to Hayter. Lillian Hayter. Down the line, this one glances off a defenseman, slows it down before it goes out of bounds, picked up by Castillo. Castillo to Hayter. Hayter thinking about it, fakes the shot. Offsides go the Crusaders. The guilty culprit of that one was Castillo. "16 total shots taken by the Crusaders on this game, 9 of them on goal, 8 of them saved by Tasker. That one a throw in for the Wolverines. On the opposite side, shot-wise, it's only 3 shots taken by the Wolverines, 1 on net so far. So, Aria Shulaw, the goaltender for the Crusaders, hasn't needed to do much against the Wolverines so far in this one. Castillo on the far side, nobody to help her out. That one goes out of bounds. That one out of the air by the Crusaders, off a couple heads, once again out of bounds. Dearborn with the throw-in. That one touched by Yusuf. They can't get anything going once again. Obviously, it's the hardest area in the field to really break through, but the midfielders have been doing great for the Crusaders. They've been stopping the Wolverines' rushes pretty much 9 out of 10 times in this game. They do not let them get through cleanly, but here's a chance for the Wolverines, and just as I said, stepping up and making a play there was number 44, Derry. Now on the far side, though, it's Botner. Botner winds up with the lefty and saved by Shulaw. So officially a second shot saved by Shulaw on this one, but that didn't have much juice coming from the lefty and Botten. Collision. Hayter able to come up unscathed with the ball. On the far side, is number 42, Jawad. Jawad's still with it. Centering pass, nobody able to step up towards that, so it's pushed back towards midfield. Here's Botten. She's got a teammate up ahead of her in Yusuf. Usually it was just Botten all alone on that island forward position. But Michigan may have changed up their positioning a little bit at halftime, electing for 2 high forwards to get some more firepower on the offense. Throw in for the Wolverines, soft throw. That one out of the air by Gomez. Gucciardi passes that one over to Kati. The Clouds that rolled in at about 10 minutes into this game, looks like they'll finally be rolling out in the next 10 minutes. Wind's still blowing, not as vigorously as the game started. Here's Botten. Botten's pass can't connect with her teammate. She definitely wanted that one as she had hands on the back of her head for a second after that pass. Here's Balnick. Balnick makes one girl miss and another one. Good moves from Balnick. Sends it down line. Good touch there. Castillo, the fresh legs, able to catch up to it. Back for Seifert. Seifert winds up. Far side it trickles. And it'll stay, looks like inbounds. Stepping up to make that play is Derry. Morikini on the far side. Gives it off to Kati. Back to Morikini. Seifert at center. Good touch pass and turns with it. Seifert finds Jawad on the far side. Jawad can't get past the Michigan defender. Takes a little shove on the end of it. And the Wolverines will have another throw-in. Coming into the game for Madonna is number 11, Liana Misavlovsky. And coming out of the game, or excuse me, subbing in for Michigan rather. I had the wrong names on that one. Hina Mahmood subbing in, and subbing out is Frida Yusuf. Excuse me on that. Throw in for Madonna in Wolverine territory. That one glances off the head of Kuzic. Back to that far sideline it goes for Balnick, gives it off to Jawad. Jawad finds Hayter. She's got her head up, finds Jawad. A little bit too hot to handle, but Castillo with a stab at it. Glances off a couple bodies. Jawad flying in hot. Couldn't win that one, but it's taken back by the Crusaders. Gucciardi now elevating from defense. She's got an open field, gives off to Balnick. Balnick at the top of the box, pass over, and that shot just going over the bar once more for Madonna. 23 minutes to play in the second half. We haven't had a goal from the opening minute of this game. 1-0, the score stands for the home team, the Madonna Crusaders. These goal kicks haven't worked out too well for the Wolverines in this one. That one goes right to the head of Cody. Out of bounds throw in for the Wolverines. The sun is now back out on the field, feeling a little bit warmer, much warmer than when we kicked off at 11. It was about 53 degrees when this game got underway. The clouds rolled in, made it feel a little colder, but now we're almost about 60 degrees here in Livonia, Michigan. It is a beautiful fall day on Madonna's campus. Seifert in the corner. Good defensive play there by Samples. Samples has been solid on defense for the Wolverines. Now here's Botten. Botten takes a little body check from Jawad. They tussle back and forth. And Botten doesn't like that one. Referee blows the whistle dead. He'll have some words over to Botten, as it was clean off the body of both. Definitely a little bit little bit of shoving here and there, and then it got a little bit blown out of proportion there as Botten grabbed onto Jawad. Balnick at center. She's been able to dance her way away from a lot of players in this game. So that pass goes a little bit errant. Here's Botten, though. Good defensive play once more. Stepping up as Derry on defense, making the play to shut it down. Throw in territory that the Wolverines haven't seen much, and they did not use that opportunity wisely as that one bounces right into the hands of Shulaw. Just over 20 minutes to go in this one. Wolverines looking to spark some offense to tie this game. The Crusaders have had a plethora of chances so far in this one. Couple near misses over the crossbar, near side post, far side post, but a number of big saves coming from Julia Tasker in net for the Wolverines. Here's Seifert with it. Jawad near side. She fakes the wind up. Samples will step in. She'll get around Samples right on that line. Jawad over to Castillo. Couldn't handle that one cleanly. Seifert to Balnick. Balnick spins, finds Seifert. Two pressuring from both sides. Seifert unable to get it off. Hader will get it, but Seifert winds up on a one-timer. Goes wide, far side of the net. Goal kick for the Wolverines. Winding up to take this one is Kristen Kuzic. Right off the inside heel of, I believe that was Hader. Here's a chance on the top of the box. This pass will glance back. Gucciardi takes it, finds her open center midfielder in Seifert. She makes a nice cut. That one going a little bit too far from Gucciardi, but great play to backtrack that. That could have been dangerous if the Wolverines got that ball. Molly Cotty with it. She'll find Balnick. Balnick back to Cotty. Excuse me, that's Coty with the ball right now. Good nifty little passing in tight. The practice has paid off for the Crusaders. The sun to the backs of the Crusaders as they charge down their home field. Seifert over to Jawad. Jawad for head up. Ooh, trying to stick it past the two far side defenders and find Gucciardi, but couldn't do so. Hader picks it up, bounces off a couple bodies. Seifert slows play down. Cross field, but couldn't connect with, I believe, number 5, Morikini. Michigan-Dearborn, they have those two forwards advanced on the field, so you got to believe that they're going to try to get some through balls over towards them. It was just one high forward in the first half, and the girl who has the ball right now, Botten, that ball is taken from her by Seifert. Clean tackle from behind. This one skipping slowly towards the goaltender, and Tasker will pick that one up. Subs lining up for both teams with 17:33 to go in the second half. Madonna looking to go positive on the season. They're 5-5-3 overall, 3-1-2 in conference play. And meanwhile, the Wolverines are looking for their first away win on the season and their second conference win overall. Subs in on both teams. Number 48, Carly Roth, subbing in. Number 16, Eva Parker, subbing in for Madonna. Subbing out, number 7, Molly Cody.
Carly Roth is in place of Jawad. And for U of M Dearborn, number 10, Isabella Ikabachi.
And subbing in
Number 30, Samples.
for University of Michigan at Dearborn This is number 10, Isabella Jacobacci, and subbing out is, I cannot read her number. Sorry about that one. I believe it is, yes, it is the center defenseman, Taylor Samples. Been doing great on defense all game. It's tough to take her out, but she is definitely gassed. She's talking to the coach on the sideline right now, trying to catch her breath, as here's an opportunity for the Wolverines. Going down on the play was Mahmoud. No call on the play, though. A little bit of a shove from the side, maybe a little bit of a easier fall to try to get the call, but does not fool the referee, as lining up for a goal kick is Shulaw. The sun is back out in full force, and the 60 degrees is starting to feel a little bit nicer here on Madonna's campus. "15 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the last half of play. Near side, here's Gucciardi. A little bit of miscommunication there, but Gucciardi will get it right back. Center taking that one was Carly Roth, freshly subbed into the game for the Crusaders. Out of bounds throw in for the home team. They've got a sub lined up. So subbing out is number 33, Emma Seifert, and subbing in number 45, or excuse me, number 49, Elisa Danino. That battle for the loose ball finally sent towards midfield. Given a couple whacks at it there was Cassidy Derry. Throw in one for the Crusaders. Maricchini surveying her options. Throws it over near the center for Roth. Carly Roth given some open field, she'll take it. Turns on the Jets on the far side. Carly Roth, as that one's kicked out of play by the Wolverines. Marlena Balnick out of Brooklyn, Michigan, the 5'2" junior, will throw it in to the outside line of the box. The height working well there for Roth. This one's taken by Hayter, winds up, sends it a yard over the net. Once again, another goal kick for the Wolverines. Wind's still playing a little bit of a factor early on in the first half with the cloud coverage. There was a lot of it coming from the far side of the field inwards towards the camera view. Now it's been pretty tame, but it's just kind of kicked up a little bit. Shouldn't affect the ball too much on travel through the air. Speaking of traveling, here come the Crusaders traveling down the field. Good touch pass. At first touch, a little hot to handle. Ooh, just over. Wasn't far off. That shot coming from number 28, Jessica Gucciardi, the defenseman who's been elevating into the offensive play, sends it just over the net on the near side corner. Looking to replicate the goal that Hayter had earlier, trying to pick that top corner, wasn't far off. That goal kick once again picked off by the Crusaders. The Wolverines have not done a good job at taking these goal kicks, taking control off of them and getting them out of their zone. That's been hindering them all game long. Gucciardi out the air, takes a whack at it, out of bounds. Wolverines throwing. Now Botten on the throw-in. Looking to connect with Talia List. The Crusaders defense, they play well. They do not let any space go between them and the person they're defending. They are locked in on defense. They are always either on the back of the defender or better positioned, or excuse me, the back of the offender, I should say, or just better positioned in general to get whatever ball comes through. And even if they are beat, they do not give up. They've been hustling all game long, and that's why the Wolverines only have 2 official shots on net. Here's the Crusaders with an opportunity. Subbing in for the Crusaders is number 45, Riley Cassette. And subbing out is number 25, Sarah Castillo, the forward from Bogota, Colombia.
Corner kick for Crusaders. Riley Cassette now in the lineup. 45 replacing 25, Sarah Castillo.
Short corner taken once more. Able to get away from one. Shot taken to the near side post. Diving save. Rebound in front. Blocked. Another rebound blocked. One save by the goaltender. 2 saves from the defenseman of the Wolverines. And that one goes out of bounds. Yet another great opportunity for the Crusaders to go up one more goal. This is still a one-shot game after the first minute of play. Crusaders pushing so many numbers up. Here's a shot. Looking for the corner, but a penalty on the Wolverines. This one coming on to Mallory Botten. So slow to get up is Alicia Danino, but she gets up just fine. Dangerous spot for the Crusaders to have a free kick, but it is at the center. So it's kind of hard when you're dead center on a free kick to get some action. I would assume maybe just a quick pass to the right or to the left, or if number 10, Marlena Balnick, has a great shot, this would not be the worst opportunity to try to go for the corner. It is far out though, about 10 yards above that box, so it would have to be a near perfect shot to get in there. It looks like she's lining up for it. Low bouncer to the corner it goes, and making the save is Tasker. Maybe hoping for a rebound off that low bouncing ball. That one's booted towards the midfield line. Out of bounds on the Crusaders, throw in for the Wolverines. Bouncing ball, pushed towards center by Gomez. Skying that one was number 14, Kuzic. Now picking it up is List. Chasing that one down, Carly Roth for the Crusaders. Pushed out of bounds by Pinkowski. Pinkowski, the junior from Grosse Ile, Michigan. Taking on a number of opponents there were the Crusaders. Now at center at number 16, Eva Parker. Dances away from one, can't get the pass through. Bounces to an open Crusader on the defensive line as Hayter can't get through one here. Here's a touch pass. Wolverines trying to get something going on offense. But once again, the Crusaders defense absolutely swarming. Not letting any opportunities get past them with less than 9 minutes to go. 8:35 on the clock. Wolverines still searching for their first goal of the game. Haven't had many opportunities in this one. The Crusaders defense has been suffocating them whenever they get the ball in offensive territory. Officially 3 shots taken for the Wolverines, only 1 registered as a shot on net. Here's a chance for the Crusaders. On the far side with it is Cassette. Cassette centers that one. Taking that one to her left is Roth. And that one bounces easily towards the goalkeeper and Tasker. Out of the air, Balnick heads it. This one trickles out of bounds, and we'll have a sub in for Michigan. Sub again, number 27, Vincia DeSantis, subbing out number 7 to Leah List.
Entering the contest for U of M Dearborn, 27, Vincia DeSantis, replacing 7, Talia List.
Throw in taken by Nemeth. Good play there defensively by Danino. And here come the Crusaders once more. Roth is going to take it the other way for a second, and she'll lose it. Wolverines have a chance. That pass to the opposition. Ooh, a push from behind there. Referee says play on. Now an out of bounds on the Wolverines, throw in for Madonna. Gucciardi to Balnick. Balnick to Gucciardi. That pass off the outside of the foot. Fanned on. Now the Wolverines at center with it. Trosson, who took a hit earlier. Good to see her back in playing. That one trickles to the top of the box, taken by Shulaw. Shulaw with a booming kick over center. High bouncer taken out of the air by Pinkowski. Excuse me, I think that's number 16, Jamie Carmine, playing defense. On the ball right now for the Wolverines is Pinkowski trying to get it away from Hayter. Hayter gets past her. Centering ball into the box, headed out of harm's way by Trozen. Hayter wins it once more. Puts the brakes on, gives it back to her defenseman. Good move there. Botten didn't have much to do other than try to clear it down the field, but it doesn't even get halfway. Here comes Gucciardi, near side. Cassette into the corner for Roth. Excuse me, that's Danino. Balnick winding up, high arcing, curving ball out of bounds behind the goal line, I believe. Or is it still in? Somehow stayed in. What a high arcing curve there to keep that one in. Out of bounds on Michigan. Crusaders with the throw-in. Just over 5 minutes to go in this one. We haven't seen a goal we haven't seen a goal after the first minute of the game, when it was Lillian Hayter who knocked one in off the pass from Nadine Jawad. 21 seconds into this one, and there's a chance as Shulaw will take that one at the top of the box. Tripping over next to her was Hannah Mahmoud. Crusaders over center. Stepping up to that loose ball was Carly Roth. Trying to spring Botten free. They've been trying to do it all game. It's Botten with a shove to the disapproval of the Madonna bench. She's been getting a little chippy as the game's been going along, and I see why. She hasn't gotten many chances, and her team hasn't gotten many chances offensively at all this whole game. So a penalty there on Botten. Just under 4 minutes to play here at Madonna University. Communications loud on the field. A couple pushes from the shoulder from behind on Danino. Referee's going to call that one. Wolverines line up quick for the free kick. That one bounces over to Gomez. Crusaders have been winning the battle at midfield a lot. They win another one. Chasing after this, skipping balls. Cassette just out of bounds it goes. Sub for the Wolverines, number 24, Nadia Saab, and number 7, Talia List subbing in. Subbing out as number 11, Hannah Mahmoud, and number 2, Mallory Botten. So a couple last-minute subs looking to spark some offense for the Wolverines. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go in this one. The Crusaders looking to put the nail in the coffin. As Carly Roth crosses that one over to Hayter. Hayter with her head up, slows the play down, finds the defenseman coming into the play. Shot taken, a good header out of harm's way by the Wolverines. Another shot taken, top of the box. That one just arcs over and out of play. Another goal kick coming up for the Wolverines. 2:22 remaining in the game. Madonna looking to break a streak of ties. Last two games have ended 1-1 and 1-0 against Rochester Christian and Clearly University. They're up 1-0 in this one. If the score stands, they will get their first victory since October 1st. Lots of communication in the last couple minutes in this one. 1:45 to go. The Wolverines trail by 1. Eva Parker with it. Good move to get through 2. Nice pass over to her teammate, but falling over is Riley Cassette. Off of not much contact, so play will continue. Here's Danino with it. Winds up. That one glances off a body. A fortuitous bounce over to Cassette. Cassette trying to connect with her teammate. Couldn't do so. Stepping up is Gucciardi. She'll get to that ball first. Spikes that one up into the air and out of play. 1 minute remaining here at Madonna University. Will there be a last-minute goal? Contrary to how that game started with a first-minute opening goal. That goal kick was originally taken by the Crusaders. Now they'll corral it. Here's Gucciardi on the near side. Gucciardi draws 2. That one off the defenseman. Throw in for Madonna. 40 seconds remaining on the clock. Will there be some last-minute magic for the Wolverines? Not looking the way right now as Parker takes it. Parker over to Cassette. Cassette will chase that one down, keep it in, and kicks it behind the net. Goal kick for the Wolverines, 15 seconds remaining in this one. You need a clean, quick boot. So there's 10 seconds on the clock, and it looks like they're just going to concede this game. So the Crusaders of Madonna University, off a first-minute goal, 21 seconds into this one, courtesy of Lillian Hayter by Nadine Jawad, is the only one in this game. The first shot of the game tickles the twine, and that's all she wrote. Madonna University will move to 6-5-3 overall, 4-1-2 in the conference, and 3-2 on their home field. University of Michigan-Dearborn Wolverines will fall to 2-9-3 overall, 1-4-2 in the conference, and still scoreless on the road. You've been listening to NAIA College Women's Soccer. Coming up at 2 p.m. is the men's version of this match. The men's Madonna Crusaders will take on the men's Michigan-Dearborn Wolverines at just about 2 o'clock. Thanks for watching this game. The Crusaders take this one 1-0 over the Wolverines.